We got to clean up on aisle 6. Forget the cleanup. We've got discounts across the market. We're going to talk about another case drop. Oh, it's only a matter of time until the Ripple one is done. Whales buying BTC, along with the reasons causing the dip. And
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
I told you yesterday that you'd have some chances to buy some crypto on discount, and there you go. Santa Claus giving you the gifts even in February. But before we get into the news, you know the deal. Your comments come first. Start sharing them. Stephen Meredith starts us off, says, "Hi, Klaus. Been skimming through lots of thumbnails on YouTube, and over the last year, there have been so many final bottom, final shakeout, last dip, melting faces. I'm a total jagbag. If I had $1 a pound for everyone, I'd retire. It's ridiculous. Just so glad I have found your channel for common sense. Even if it hurts sometimes, the truth is needed. And that's my job, to bring you the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. Today, mixed bag. Do you like buying dips, or do you like watching your account go a little bit deeper into the red? I mean, they're both happening at the same time right now. Can't stop, won't stop, dropping support on the channel. Thank you much. Has just bought XRP for $1.99. 5 years from now, it'll be worth $199. Just buy it and hodl. P.S. I have the entire roster of the Big Red Machine. Multiples of Johnny Bench and Pete Rose. I got tons of Pete Rose cards back there. Way more in storage. Big Pete Rose fan. I do have one Johnny Bench card, but not my biggest collection. Kryptonian says, the only news I'm patiently waiting for is that the SEC case dropped and ETFs approved. I think any other news does nothing for the price going up. For now, I'm buying at these discounts. Santa Claus has arrived with early Christmas gifts. That's right. I've been telling you over the last few days that you've got discounts coming, and you've got them up on the screen. Let's get into it. Bitcoin's in at 81,611. Now, the big fear, though, is if BTC goes sub 80 and doesn't have a quick rebound move, that you're going to have even more discounts on the screen. Remember Sunday Bloody Sunday? Imagine that low. So find the crypto that you're into, okay? See how low it went on Sunday Bloody Sunday, okay? And see where we're lining up now. That'll let you know what happens when BTC gets under 80 and stays there. ETH 2156, XRP at 207, Litecoin 128 at 61.5. Doge under 20 cents at 19, XLM 27 cents. Wow, are things on sale. HBAR holding up fairly decently at 19.4. BitDeer buys some BTC as Bitcoin dips and the stock falls. So it's not just strategy stock that's falling. It's a whole bunch of crypto-related stocks, including the miners. Another digital asset miner, BitDeer, has leveraged the recent decline of BTC by purchasing a bunch of it, about 50 BTC, valued at 81,000. So they're buying the dip. So these players out there, the bigs that are in this, their whole industry revolves around crypto and BTC. They're like, yo, we know what the future holds. We are buying the dip right now because we think we got way more goodness to come. With the acquisition of 50 BTCs, the company now has 640 BTC. Okay, so even these smaller ones are continuing to increase their holdings. Speaking of increasing, golf clap. We did it. We made 40,000 by February. So let me know down below what kind of celebration we should have. I think I got to reward the fans with something. But keep subscribing because now I'm going to start pushing to 50,000. We have yet another case being dropped. And I know what people are saying, but bro, it's not the Ripple one. Look, we're getting to it. The Ripple case does not have a deadline until April 16th. They are knocking out all the ones right now that have court deadlines and important dates coming up so that they don't have to waste the resources. Well, I got another one. So Santa Claus is coming to you on the last day of February. So suck on that, kiddos. The US SEC has agreed to drop its lawsuit against Consensus. There we go. The SEC is dropping its case, founded by Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin. The lawsuit filed in June of 2024 accused Consensus of violating securities laws by offering staking services and digital asset swaps through its MetaMask wallet, allegedly generating over $250 million in fees. The SEC's decision to dismiss the case must be approved by its commissioners, which we know is going to happen. Lubin confirmed the development. Consensus attorney Bill Hughes described the agreement as straightforward and attributed the SEC's reversal to its change in leadership following the presidential election. So yes, bad price action up on the screen. Unless you're into buying the dip, then this is juicy price action, okay? More good news from the SEC. It's only a matter of time for the Ripple case to be dismissed. We're not sitting here thinking, oh, is it going to be dismissed? No, we're like, yo, it's going to be. We just have to wait our fucking turn. Here is the tweet from Joseph Lubin, and as always, any article you see in this video, it's all linked in the description below. Devs both here at Consensus and across the space are building a better world and deserve to have someone in the corner fighting for the rights. That's why we sued the SEC when it became clear that ETH was the next target. A lawsuit actually caused the SEC to drop the ETH investigation. So you're seeing all sorts of stuff going out, and no one wants to be the target of SEC enforcement. So we've got yet another case drop. Fucking love it. XRP faces market pressure as the price dips below $2. Significant crypto liquidation. It's not just liquidations, but there's some macros that are getting bad. And we've got one coming up that people are going to be paying attention to, and I want you to pay attention to it. See, that's my gift to you. Santa Claus coming to town. Recent data from CoinGlass highlights a staggering almost 1 billion in liquidations in the last 24 hours, driven largely by bearish market sentiment, heightened volatility. Listen to this, okay? The crypto market's recent turbulence can be attributed to investor apprehension surrounding upcoming economic data, particularly the PCE, Personal Consumer Consumption Expenditures report that plays a pivotal role. All right, talked about that. We talked about CPI data. What about the Fed's meeting on the 18th and 19th? I told you, macros are bad and they're gaining more strength right now, but it's bad strength, all right? And that's what's causing the market to go red. We're also flushing out a bunch of liquidations and leverage moves. All right, let's keep learning. XRP and the global market crash. The entire cryptocurrency market has been under a lot of pressure, with the global market cap dropping by roughly 8% by the time of reporting in this article. BTC and other cryptos saw a massive plunge, with BTC losing more than 7%. And this is big because normally we've seen BTC lose 1%, maybe 2%, but now we're seeing some big losses. This has also been compounded by a broad market sell-off affecting all digital currencies, including XRP, of which we've seen you've been able to buy sub $2 XRP. And I told you that that opportunity was right around the bend. Did you have your dry powder ready? Besides, approximately 560 billion has been wiped from the market in the past week. That is nuts. The declining risk appetite among investors has led to increased volatility. Yeah, because what are we seeing? We're seeing more players pivot into the boring stuff, gold and silver. Used to be that the crypto players would pivot into BTC, their boring version. But now they're like, yo, BTC isn't boring enough. We need gold and silver boring action. So keep an eye on the prices of gold and silver, and we're going to keep watching the market. Now look at this. Volume up a bunch to 174 billion. So the exchanges are making money, and so are the market makers, aren't they? Altcoin season, no girlfriend. We're in BTC dominant zone right now. 21 out of 100. Fear and greed, we're also sitting at 21. Also the age you can legally drink here in the United States. Swinging it on over to the cryptos. Let's look at XRP. We're up slightly from our lows of earlier today. But oh, were there some discounts, and did you nab those discounts? Did you listen to the Crypto with Klaus channel and go, oh my gosh, this dude brings us both the news good and bad, and he's telling us that there's more macro pressure on the market, and boom, you've got that. Now, a lot of channels out there like to fill you with hype and hopium. Oh, melting faces. Oh, XRP to 10,000 by Friday because Elon Musk is gonna buy 2 billion worth of XRP and he's gonna use it for his rockets to send to Mars and all that kind of bullshit. No, I bring you the real news. Check out this candlestick right here. Low of 195. Now here's the thing, okay? If you want really juicy buying zones with XRP, we need this to stay below the $2 mark around or through the weekend, okay? If that happens and BTC fails to hold this 80,000 and change, you're going to see some massive pullbacks to the Sunday Bloody Sunday zone. Now, looking at XRP, you can see what happened here, okay? We were hanging out doing pretty good right around the 217 mark, and then we got those big candlesticks just dropping on in. Within an hour, we went from 218 all the way down to 202. That was in 1 hour. That was while I was sleeping. I had some good sleep, by the way. Now, we hit that low of 195. We're getting a rebound, a temporary rebound, but look, the macros are not good. And zooming out to the last few weeks shows us that there's a bunch of softness showing up in the charts. So now we've got shitty CPI data. We've got shitty CPE data that we're expecting. Shitty PPI data. We've also got Jerome Powell and the Fed. They're gonna pause. If any channel out there is telling you, oh, they're gonna drop, they're gonna cut rates at this meeting, unsubscribe from them and tell them how much they suck massive balls and that they're lying to you. We have to worry now about Jerome Powell and the Fed. Not the fact that he's gonna pause, because we all know that he's gonna pause. We have to worry about what his words are after, okay? If he says anything about raising rates, complete meltdown by the market, it will shit itself. You will see XRP in the 150, 160 range if that happens. Easily. BTC could dip into the low 70,000s, forcing what? More liquidations. More miners to sell their BTC. What about MicroStrategy, now known as Strategy, that was buying BTC at 109,000, 108,000. They are now really eroding away in their profit zones. And their stock is showing the same. Erosion, erosion, erosion. So right now, the macros are rough. It's good news from the SEC. The Ripple case with the SEC is going to be totally thrown out here soon. We just have to wait our turn. But you know what the market's saying? The market's saying, we don't give a shit about the SEC. We're listening to the right now action, and the right now action is bad macros, leveraging players getting wiped out, and things aren't looking good right now for the movement of money. That's why you're seeing red up on the screen. But if you've been watching the channel, you'd be prepared for it. And if you believe in it, well, you've got your dry powder ready. All right, so here's the big problem that we're having. It's the timing of the news. Yes, it's awesome that the SEC is dropping all these cases, but right now the macros are absolutely disgusting, and it's outweighing the positivity. It looks like this. SEC case news is this little bubble in my hand right here. Macros is this giant, big behemoth right here. And this big behemoth is just smashing the good news. So it's bad timing. Hopefully, we don't hear about the Ripple SEC case being dismissed anytime soon, because it would be a shame to waste good news on stuff like this when the bad macros are happening. But a lot of you out there believe that, hey, this is the buying time. I even told you you're going to have opportunities to buy in. Well, there you go. You got them. So macros suck. News from the SEC is good. But macros are ruling the roost, and Jerome Powell holds the keys to our futures for the next couple weeks. This is going to be a wild ride with apparently a bunch of opportunities to gobble up some of your favorite cryptos at discount prices. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out, because, yo, I bring the news good or bad, happy or sad, and none of that melting faces Elon Musk buys bullshit here. Choo-choo, bitches.